Dirt say he the voice of the trenches. See me on the voice of the different. I can never be like these other niggas. They be backdooring they main niggas. No, I'm not a street nigga. See, I'm so like a made nigga. Cause I stand on business all on my own. I don't need no game with me. Dirt say he the voice of the trenches. See me on the voice of the different. I can never be like these other niggas. They be backdooring they main niggas. No, I'm not a street nigga. See, I'm so like a made nigga. Cause I stand on business all on my own.
What's going on, people? What's going on, man? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Official Ego, you know what I'm saying, with another episode of the Chop Session. We got a few things to talk about, man. A lot of interesting things been going on, you know, past week or so. So we gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? We gonna start it off though with the whole Chris Rock and Will Smith thing. Now, my stance on this. Let me go ahead and put my stance on it. Will, Will, one of my favorite actors, like Fred Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, I think that was everybody I know, like, that was one of their favorite TV shows, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I really do rock with Will, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, all the Bad Boy movies and all that type of stuff. Like, yeah, like, I'm a real big fan of Will Smith, but bro get no cool points over slapping Chris Rock. Like, come on, bro, like, I feel like bro knew, like, he knew what he was doing, bro. Like, I feel like it was like a whole, like, little free picking type of situation. Like, you went up there and you slapped Chris Rock, knowing, like, Chris Rock is not that type of dude. Like, everybody, like, come on, man. It's Chris Rock, bro. Like, if we being for real right now, bro, it's Chris Rock. Like, you know he not that type of dude, bro. And you went up there and slapped him for what? Like, don't get me wrong. I understand he made a joke about his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that whole thing. Like, you feel like you want to, you know what I'm saying? You felt like you want to stick up for your wife. But once again, it's Chris Rock. That's what he does. Like, he's a comedian. That's what comedians do. They will take, like, the saddest things, like, the most, like, just the worst things, all that, and they'll make a joke out of it because their job is to make people laugh. Their job is to make people smile. Like, that's what they do for a living. You know, they will take anything and make humor out of it. And, like, I don't know if he knew about, you know, Jada's condition or any of that. But even if he did, that's just what he does. He will make humor out of it just to make her, you know, feel like it's still, you know, he will make her feel like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll just want her to make, you know, he'll try to, you know, make her smile about the situation and think about it, you know, in a good way and not a bad way. You know what I'm saying? And Will want to go out there and slap the man. I just don't get the point of it. I don't get the point of it. I mean, I don't. But I do want to add this. There is some history. Like, a lot of people don't really know that. You know, a lot of people just looking at it like, dang, like, I thought Will and Chris was cool, you know what I'm saying? Because Chris Rock, he was on the episode of Fresh Prince, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as everybody else know, a lot of people thought they were just cool. But if you do your research, you know what I'm saying, you will see, like, Chris Rock hosted the Oscars back in 2016 also. And he was talking about, you know, a lot of black people. That was the year where it was like, I think it was like hashtag Oscars so white or Oscars white Oscars or something like that. And a lot of black people boycotted it because I think it was like there was no, like, black nominees for anything, or it was like a real, like, big lack of black nominees for anything. So it's like a lot of black people, like a lot of black actors boycotted it. And Chris Rock, he was naming, you know, a few of them that they, you know, spoke on it publicly, like on social media and stuff like that. So, like, a lot of them, he called out, you know, a few of their names, but he went into, like, depth with, he added on more with Jada, because, like, Jada Pinkett and Will was, like, two of the people who boycotted. And he went, you know, he talked more onto it, like, about why she would boycott it and stuff like that. And I think like one of the lines that he said was like, how you gonna boycott something that you was never invited to? You know what I'm saying? He was basically saying, Jada, you wasn't even invited, so what's the point of you saying you boycotted? You know what I'm saying? And then he made a joke out of it, because I think he compared it to, like, him being in like him boycotting an invitation to Rihanna's panties or something like that. Like I'll post it up on the screen, but like yeah, it was like he compared it to something like that, you know, and he was like, how can I boycott that when I wasn't even invited to it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like he that's kind of like a little jab, and then he was like maybe she just got mad because Will wasn't nominated for like some movie that he had did that year or whatever, and stuff like that. But then he also made another jab. He was like, yeah, you feel like that's not fair, but he was like, it's also not fair with Will making $20 million off of some other like movie or you know that he had. You know, like I said, I'm gonna post it up here like because I don't be like watching like looking at this stuff while I'm talking about it, but I just you know did my research on it a little bit, so I'll post it up here so y'all can see exactly like what I'm talking about. But so it's like he took a couple jabs at them. Like he didn't really go, you know, in on nobody else, you know, that he named that boycotted but them. So it's like I feel like it's something else that had been going on. You know what I'm saying? And they also had a situation where it was like Will like posted like something on Twitter or something, and Chris Rock commented on it, and he put his little 2 cents in on it, you know, whatever and stuff like that. And I think he posted happy birthday to one of his like he posted happy birthday to somebody like an ex or something like that. And Chris Rock he you know he decided to put his comment on it. So I think they got history. Like I think they got history, and I don't think it's all good history. You know what I'm saying? And like when they about the comments from 2016 when like they tried to get like comments from Jada and Will about it, neither one of them would really speak on it. Like they just wouldn't say anything. I think all Will did was like smile and like throw up the deuces to him and stuff like that. And Jada just kind of dodged and said we got to move on from all that. So I think it's history there. So I think when he did the whole, and then I think the thing about you know where Will had said happy birthday to his ex or something, and then Chris Rock commented about like something about he said something about his wife again, like I guess your wife cool with this or something like that. Pretty much buttoning something that had nothing to do with him. And I think that happened like in between. Like I think that happened after the Oscar like situation in 2016. So it's like it I you know, like I said, I'm gonna post all this up here so, you know, if I'm saying it wrong, you'll see what I'm trying to say, you know, on the screen. But like I think it's some history there that like people don't know about. And I think at the Oscars this year, like when he said that about Jada, I think that was like the final straw for Will. You know, he's like, I done let you slide, you know, a couple times before when you had me and my wife's name in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So you did it again while we sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? And so Will felt like he needed to go do that. This is why I don't agree with it though. I don't have a problem. Like, yeah. Like, especially like once I did my research and I saw it's been like different run-ins and like different things with it, I'm like, okay, that's probably just something that's been building. So he was like, I gotta go do it. This is why I don't agree with it though. I don't understand, like, you could have like waited. You know what I'm saying? You could have waited after the show. You could have met him backstage. You could have did like all that. Y'all could have handled that like behind the scenes. You decided to go do it on camera. I feel like he wanted to embarrass him, but at the same time, you embarrassed yourself because like you expect it to be more professional than that. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2016, when Chris Rock got out there and he was calling out, you know, all the white people in the industry, not all of them, but he was calling out how, you know, it's like, you know, white people are favored more like during the Oscars and stuff like that and for like different stuff in the industry. Like everybody thought it was funny. When he got up there on live TV at the Oscars and was basically bashing the Oscars, like they didn't cut his mic, they let him stay up there, they took it and everything. Nobody went on stage confronting him, they didn't do nothing. Everybody thought it was funny. But then now, like, okay, you do that to Will, and Will want to get up there and do all that on live TV. To me, it's kind of like our own people, like, make us look bad once again, because it's like he made jokes about, white people and stuff like that, and they might not. I'm pretty sure like a lot of them don't like it, but they sit there, they smile, they keep their game face on, they keep it professional on camera. We don't know what happens when, like, off camera, but they keep that behind the scenes. Why can't we do that? Why Will couldn't be like, okay, that's all right, that's cool, I'm gonna laugh on camera, but you gonna see me like behind these cameras, like off these cameras, like you gonna see me, because that's my last straw. But he won't do it on live TV. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it on live TV. Like I said, I just feel like you embarrass yourself more than you embarrass Chris Rock, in my opinion. I feel like he embarrassed himself more than he embarrassed Chris Rock. That's my opinion on that.